Hello viewers and viewresses, my name is General Red Strategist, and welcome to Indiana Jones and the Emperor's Tomb. Now, this, folks, for anyone who doesn't know, is a 3D platformer game from 2003, and I remember playing this back in the day when I was a teenager. Yes, that's right, ladies and gents, another 2003 game. Another reason why 2003 was my favourite year in gaming. Now, I've been asked repeatedly before to, play some of these games and all that. And there's two in particular which are available on Steam. This one and Indiana Jones and the Infernal Machine, and I have both of those in my Steam library. However, let me just take 5 minutes at the beginning of this episode just to tell you about the issues I've had with getting these games set up, ready for recording. Now, obviously this one, like I say, this is a 2003 game, this one. The other one I mentioned, Indiana Jones and the Infernal Machine, is from 1999. Now, like I said, I have that in my Steam library. Some of you might be wondering, okay, should you not maybe play that one first before you play this one? So I was thinking of that, because the Infernal Machine, I've never actually played that game. That would be a blind playthrough. And I did initially install it earlier today, and just sort of opened it up, tried to do some configuration to make sure it was all okay, and do some initial test recordings to see if it worked properly. Unfortunately, whilst the game does run, it's a bit temperamental when you're trying to record it. Sometimes the frame rate for some reason is really weird, other times it's really smooth. The resolution of it sometimes is a bit weird. Like, sometimes it always records at a lower resolution because it hasn't got very high resolution options anyway, but sometimes for some reason it has like black bars in different places between different recording tests. Sometimes when I loaded the game up, it would sort of like crash on certain frames, things like that. And unfortunately, I don't really know of any solutions to those problems, so as much as I want to play Indiana Jones and the Infernal Machine on the channel, I can't guarantee that I'm going to be able to do so, unfortunately. Now, the good news is that this one, for the most part, seems to be working. I did have to do a bit of patching with it to get it into sort of a decent resolution, because obviously, it being a 2003 game, its own resolution options only go up to a certain amount. So I had to do a patch to basically bring it up to something like 19 something or other by 1080 in terms of frame resolution. I also had to tried to patch basically for the cutscenes, because I noticed when I did initial testing that for some reason the cutscenes appear to be playing in a tiny little window and they don't even show up on the Bandicam recording at all. So I'm probably going to have to edit the cutscenes in afterwards during the editing process, which is going to be a bit of a pain in the arse, but then again, it's not too big of a deal, because, like I say, I've played this game before, years and years ago, and I think I do remember it fairly well. So, if I remember correctly, there aren't a great many cutscenes that will require editing in that way, and of the ones that there are, they're only short ones, because I think in true sort of Indiana Jones movie fashion, the cutscenes in this usually are just like a map shot of like a line going across a map to show where Indy's going off to next, that kind of thing. So I'll have to do that. I also had to go into one of the configuration files in the game directory and just adjust the FPS limit, because by default it's set to 30. I've upped it to about God, I nearly bit my lip then as I was talking. I've upped it to about 60, so that way we should get a nice smoother frame rate out of it. And my initial testing of that seems to be that it works. The only thing that I'm just going to be on the lookout for is that in the Steam community, people who tried the FPS limit change, some of them said the game ran fine with that. Other people, however, said that sometimes certain in-game, in-engine cutscenes would be slightly desynced in terms of their audio. But having said that, that doesn't seem to be a universal complaint. Some people had that problem, others didn't. So my initial testing appears to show that that's not going to be an issue for me, but I'll be keeping an eye on that as the playthrough goes. So yeah, hopefully this particular game will work, so we'll be able to play this one. I mean, I'll be honest, the Emperor's Tomb, this is the one of the two Indiana Jones games that I definitely wanted to play most of all. on the channel, because it'll be a bit of a blast from the past for me, going back to my youth, because I do remember really enjoying this back in the day when I had it on a hard physical disc copy. So I'm looking forward to playing this again. And like I say, I think I do remember a lot of it. I think I do remember the story. I'm pretty sure I do really remember a lot of the levels and things like that. So yeah, really looking forward to it. And like I say, it's a shame about Indiana Jones and the Infernal Machine. I'll keep maybe trying to see if I can configure that, maybe see if there's patches available for it, but basically what I'm saying is don't hold your breath, ladies and gentlemen. It's unlikely that in the Infernal Machine game, it's unlikely that we'll be seeing that on the channel, which is unfortunate because, like I say, the game seems to run, it just seems to have a few issues when I try to record it, so I'll try and see if I can find fixes, but like I say, I'm not guaranteeing anything. Right, without further ado, what we're going to do is we're going to start a new game. I deleted my test profiles from before, so we're going to call this... How big can we make this name? Oh, we're going to call it General R, ladies and gentlemen. We couldn't quite fit General Red, but what can you do? Alright, I think, without further ado, I'm just going to check the options, because I noticed during pre-test recording, you'll see I've got the volume set to that at the moment. We can always obviously adjust these as the game goes along, but I've noticed that when you actually get in game, I don't know, I sometimes think it resets the audio back to default levels, which is not fine. We can deal with it. Alright, let's go.
According to the map, that stone head marks the secret entrance into the Lost City. Beyond the city lies the Temple of the Black River Goddess, and inside, the Idol of Kuruwatu. I'm close now.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we are in. Welcome aboard. So it didn't seem like there was any audio syncing issues there, what with the frame rate limit being set up to 60 and all that, so hopefully we're okay. Okay, so, my god, this is a real blast from the past for me. Look at that fucking view out there over the, well, Sri Lankan jungle. Ceylon, for anyone who doesn't know, was just the old colonial name for what is now known as Sri Lanka, because I believe it was controlled by the British, wasn't it? Essentially, it's sort of right next to British-controlled India. Because, of course, if you're not aware, this game, for anyone who doesn't know, I think this is set in 1935. I believe it's set basically just before the events of Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. So, yeah, here we are, folks. So we're on a little mission. We're looking for the Temple of the Black River Goddess, the Idol of Kuruwatu. So, yeah, fantastic. Let's not run off there, because that would be an instant death by the looks of it. And I must say, you know, for a 2003 game, looks pretty good. That's what I'm just saying, ladies and gentlemen. You know, now that I've got it patched with the more modern resolutions. Hello, birds. I think you can make all the birds take flight. So this is very much just the tutorial stage. Oh yeah, I forgot. Actually, in this game, if there's a certain ledge that's of a height that you don't need to jump, Indy will basically just grab it and pull himself up automatically when you go near it, like that. If it's a higher one, then obviously you have to jump, but that's fine. So, yeah. I just remember the, you know, gameplay mechanics of this one being reasonably smooth, essentially. So the thing is, you know, this is a pretty bog standard 3D platformer. There's nothing special about it from what I remember. There's nothing groundbreaking or revolutionary about its gameplay. But the reason I liked it was because for what it was just a fairly solid, decent 3D platformer. I also seem to recall that some of the levels in this game are actually not that long. In fact, they might actually be fairly short. Now, there is a secret behind that waterfall. So, let's get ourselves behind that. Oh, also, yes, if we press Q, we can do that. So there are these, like, treasures, if I remember correctly. You see that one up there already. Which, I think in each chapter there's about 3 of them you can find. I think. And I don't think they do anything. They don't unlock bonuses, but I guess it's just an extra thing for you to locate. Ooh, Kind of moved Indy across the camera then, but never mind. So yeah, we'll try and find as many of these as we can. Hopefully my memory will serve me correctly.
Fortune and glory, here I come.
The idol of Ramba Vihara. Hopefully my memory will serve me correctly and I'll remember where they all are. But you'll see. So yeah, I think this is very much like, say, the tutorial kind of level. Just introducing you to the basic mechanics and all that. Run forward and press spacebar to make Indy do a running jump. Also, if you're curious from before, yes, I did turn the subtitles on. So that way, because I think there's lots of characters in this who have different accents of different nationalities, so probably it'll be helpful to have the subtitles actually enabled. Alright. So also what I should show you is if I press, no sorry, not T, if I press the up arrow key, we bring up our inventory, and we can like scroll through it with the arrow keys like that. There's our idol of Ramba Vihara that we picked up a moment ago. There's our Ceylon map. We also have our whip, revolver with 6 bullets, and our canteen. So I'll show you this now, because if I remember correctly, if we just bring our canteen out and then I scroll, yes. So you see that fountain off over there? Let's go past these birds. They can take flight.
I can use this water to fill up my canteen.
So the canteen is basically your health replenishment item in this game. So, as you'll notice from the UI in the top left, we have a health bar and we have a water bar. The water bar's down at half. If we go up to this and hold down E, as you can see, you can fill it up as long as you just hold it down. Now, there is a bit of a weird thing. I don't know if it was like a glitch or something, and I don't know if necessarily it'll be here in the Steam version, but sometimes, well, basically what you're supposed to do with the canteen is if you've taken any damage, you're supposed to basically get your canteen out and like drink from it. You see he's shaking his head there because he doesn't actually need to drink from it because his health's at full. I'll show this as we go through the game and maybe if we take a bit of damage, but there is like a bit of a weird sort of thing with this where basically if you've taken a bit of damage and your canteen is partially empty, if you just go up to a fountain and then fill up, it'll actually fill up both your health and the canteen. Like I say, I don't know if that was an intentional feature or if that was just a weird oversight on the dev's part, but it's a little exploit we can use. But for now, let's just fill up our canteen all the way to full, like that. And I'm pretty sure later in the game you do get a bigger canteen, I think. Now, see this over here?
I'll need to cut through these vines.
So, I think this is something that is pretty unique to this chapter of the game, but yes, basically we need a machete to get through there. But I know where one is, because I remember this level. So we have to do a bit of parkour up this way. So yeah, the thing about this game is the controls, as I remember them, just felt really smooth. It just felt really easy to work with, which is probably why I enjoyed this game a lot. Because the thing is, like, 3D platformers, back in the day, you know, late 90s, early 2000s, sometimes the controls could always be a bit awkward. Things like that. So you have to be a little careful with them. But, not this time around. It's actually much smoother, and that really is a plus point in the game. Oh, I just took damage there. Okay, let me show you. You see I've just taken slight damage? Watch my health bar as I now fill up my canteen here. I can just fill it up to replenish health like that, which I don't think you're supposed to do, but it is a bit of an exploit that you can do. So it is worth bearing that in mind. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, and then we slash through there, like that.
Good thing I brought my whip.
You can also swing using your whip, like this. Across. So you can sort of swing either from like a standing start like that, or you can like jump and swing like that as well. I like to jump and swing sometimes. Oh god. Game. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Holy shit. Okay, has that stabilised? Jesus. Don't know why I was getting all those spikes like that. That was really, really weird. Right, get the old machete out. We'll get through here. Okay, this is the end of the level, isn't it? Oh god, it's still getting weird lag spikes. Very strange. Don't know why that is. Why is it doing that? Well, maybe going into the next level. Okay, never mind. Oh my god, it's like, Jesus! It like full on froze there. Good lord. Oh, it's still doing it. Hold on. Okay. I didn't get stuttering like that during testing, which was a little bit ominous. I hope that's not going to be a recurrent problem, especially as we get into the later levels and all that. Alright, let's push forward. I reckon we could probably get at least a couple of levels done in this episode, because, like I say, I don't recall the levels in this game being overly long. Some of them challenging, but not overly long. Oh, is it enemy time? It is enemy time.
Hunters. These guys are no Boy Scouts. I better watch my back.
Yeah, the lip sync seems to be working, despite my frame rate change, which is pretty damn good. Is there someone through here? Oh god, there is. Right, I have to hold down shift to sort of go into block mode like this. Oh god, I nearly had him. Jesus, time for fisticuffs. Right, so, kick him while he's down. Ow, he just fucking got me. You're gonna make me eat that whip, are you? Oh yes. You see how many sort of moves the devs actually... Oh god, no. Actually programmed into the game that Indy could actually do. Okay, so that's the fisticuffs combat. I think we're going to be doing a lot of that in this game. And yes, the enemies do get tougher as you go along. I just have memories of there being some... Oh god, hello, there's someone else. You want some machete? Oh, no, stop. Ow. Okay, their dialogue seems to cut off a bit, which is a bit weird. Oi, come here. Stop going around. Get him. Oh, get him while he's down. There we go. Just kept kicking him. Oh. So you see, like, when enemies grab you, if you're fast enough and you click the melee buttons, you can literally stop them before they do too much to you. Okay, he's down. Thank God for that. Is there anything back here? No. Go on. I can smell someone cooking something from one of the adjacent apartments. It smells real good, actually. Alright, crates that we can bust open. It's good to know these are here. Right, let's have a look at what we got. Oh, there's something in that one. Revolver ammo. We will do some gunplay in a bit. But, if I remember correctly, out here, there's items you can pick up. Basically, during combat, it's always good to have a look around your environment and see if there's objects that you can pick up. Like, I think chairs, for example, are like a thing that you can pick up in this game, and you can use them as a weapon. And there might be other stuff as well. Possibly, I think in some levels you can get like glass bottles. You can like smash them over people's heads. What's in here? Oh, speaking of an item, is that something we can pick up? It is. Okay, we can beat people up with a shovel, I'm guessing. Come on, guys, you're gonna get shoveled, bitches.
He's over here!
Oh, they're going for the bottles and the chairs. Shit. Oh, there we go. See? Like that. Let's try a bottle. Throw that at him. Oh, God, he's got a chair. He's got the chair. They're both getting the chairs. Oi, stop that. Oh, what am I doing? Oi, get out of it. Alright, you know what? Give him the chair. Here we go. Oh, God, he got me. Damn it. Hey, stop that. Bottle. Ow. Shit. Give me that bottle. Give me. So yeah, the melee combat in this game is quite fun. From what I remember, it's just fairly smooth. And it is one of the highlights of the game that I just remember from my youth, when I played this as a teenager. So, glad to be back with it. As you can see, it just feels like it works really smoothly. So like I say, not a revolutionary or groundbreaking game, but for what it is, it just works really well. It's just really smooth. Oh, was Indy sort of looking at something then, off to one side? Oh yeah, he is. What was he looking at then? Were you looking at something significant? Do it again. Do it again, buddy. Yeah, he keeps like looking down there. Ah. Unless maybe he's just looking down there because that's where the enemies were. Or the campfire is. Okay, we can go through here. Also, I think I actually forgot about this. If I press E... Ah, okay, yeah. Yeah. So you see when an icon comes up in the top right to show there's something you can specifically interact with in a certain way? I think if you just press E, if Indy has the right item, he will just automatically pull it out, which is a smooth little mechanic, I guess. Alright, I've got another fill-up doodad over here. So can I just... hang on, if I do E, there we go. So can I just do the exploit here? Yes, I can. Fill it up to get health back. Lovely. But I imagine, if I remember correctly actually, I think in the later levels those fill-up points do become rarer and rarer. So you gotta watch out. I just love the fact that the mechanics in this just felt like they had a lot of love put into them in terms of just making them really smooth and easy to actually utilise. Okay, something I would like to show eventually at some point in this is the way you can use the whip in combat, because there are ways you can... Because I think if I remember correctly, you can like use the whip to like grab enemies and pull them towards you, and then like whack them as they drag along the floor. And I think you can also use your whip to like pull weapons out of enemies' hands to disarm them, stuff like that. You seem to have... Oh god, that's a collapsing floor, Jesus. I seem to have recollections of that being a thing. Can I interact with this? Is that something I can interact with? Oh, yes it is! Oh, hello, that's like a piece of... Oh, Jesus, I moved the camera. That was a piece of treasure. Alright, go down it. Ouch. That hurt. What is that?
Fortune and glory, here I come.
The Mahavatu mask. Okay, so I don't think these treasure items that you collect, I don't think they actually do anything. I don't remember them doing anything. I don't think they unlock bonuses or anything like that. I think they're just collectibles that you can find. And as I think I said earlier, I think per chapter of the game there's about 3 of them. So the game is divided into various chapters in different locations of the world. And within each chapter there are however many levels there are in each one. And like I say, I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, there's about 3 collectibles you can find in terms of treasure items. And I think you can view them in the main menu. But that's something to look at later in the game, I think. Right, across here. There we go. Nice. So we keep going. That looks like a cracked floor. It's probably going to fall apart. Yeah, it is. There aren't spikes under there? No, there aren't. Are there spikes in this one? Yes, there are. Get that out of the way. Right. Oh, swimming. Okay, yes. That's a mechanic that we're going to unlock. That apparently damaged me ever so slightly dropping down there. Dang it, Indy, have you got very weak ankles or something? Okay. We can also submerge if we hold spacebar, and if you hold spacebar underwater, that's what you need to swim. Like that. Okay, also, you'll notice when he swims underwater his hat disappears, but when he comes out, nice little touch of him putting his hat back on. I don't know why that pleases me so much, but it does. Just like little bits of attention to detail and all that. There we go, replenish health. Good. Right. Probably in the spirit of the game, of actual, gameplay, I should probably use the canteen as it was intended to be used, rather than using that exploit. Just feels easier to do it that way, but yeah. Right, up here. I remember the layout of this. I don't know why, but there's so much about this game that really stands out in my memory. I just feel like I can remember it really well, even though I haven't played it in so many years. That guy has a shotgun.
Keep an eye out for the American. When Beck wants his head.
Are you going to turn around and go back through that door at some point? Okay, maybe this would be a good time to maybe get my whip out and sort of show off, not my canteen, sorry. Maybe show off the whip-based combat. Oh, he's going that way. I think we go like this, don't we? Right, machete out. Chop through there. Get the whip at the ready. Is he going to come round here? Don't know, where is he? Hello? Oh god, he's there. Okay. Hold on. He's probably going to come round this way, isn't he? What are you doing, bud?
Get him, lads!
There we go, disarmed. Oh no, you don't. Stop. Get out of here, you bitch. I won't get a shotgun.
This ought to even up the odds.
Oof, there we go. And boom. Gotcha, bitch. Used his own gun against him. I think we can keep the shotgun, actually. Is that more... Oh, I thought there was something in there, but... No. Okay, there's a lot of empty crates, but it is worth busting them all open, because you never know which one might actually have stuff in it. So, as far as I'm aware in this game, there are lots of different types of weapons. I don't think there's a limit to how many weapons you can carry. I think basically in this game, Indiana Jones is a bit like BJ Blazkowicz in Wolfenstein games. He can just carry an infinite number of guns. And there are lots of different types of guns. There's a revolver, I think there's different types of pistols. There's obviously the shotgun, I think you can get like an MP40, even though that technically would be an anachronism, because did I mention a moment ago? I don't think I did I? Or did I? Well, in case I didn't, I'll mention it again here. But if you're not aware, I'm pretty sure this game is set in 1935, just before the events of Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. So technically MP40s would be anachronistic here, but I'm pretty sure there is an MP40 in this game that you can get. I'm pretty sure there's also a Panzerschreck in this game you can get. It's like a bonus weapon. even though Panzerschrecks were not invented until 1942. Sorry, the history buff in me is making itself really well known. Oh, alright, let's surface them. It is faster swimming underwater than on the surface, but yeah, I think we're alright for the time being. Is there like a gap down there? Hold on. Just dive. Oh no, it's not. It's just like a weird alcove. I thought it was like a gap down into a cave then. I was like, is that a secret area that I've never been aware of? But no, it's not. Alright, up here then. Up here, ladies and gentlemen. Alright. Oh god, careful. So, one thing actually we could do over here, because I think there's going to be a couple of enemies in this area. If I, no, not my whip. If I get my revolver at the ready, like that, there is something you can do where I think you can, like, hug a wall, and when you're in combat, if you have a pistol or a gun equipped, you can, like, swivel out from a wall and shoot people. Yes, there's a couple of enemies. Okay, let's see if I can showcase that here. There's so many mechanics. Like you say, there's just so much in this game that I remember. Right, oh, crap. Do this. What are you doing there, bud? Yeah. Oh, God, he shot me. Ouch. Oh, God, what are you doing, bud? Stop that. Oh, you're running off over there, are you? Yeah. I'm waiting for you. Come on. Gotcha, bitch. Oh. And that triumphal Indiana Jones music. Okay, that's something else that I really do remember loving a lot about this game back in the day. The soundtrack, as well as the visuals, and just the general fact that the gameplay was so smooth. It just, chef's kiss. It was just nice. Okay, shotgun. Okay, one shell. That's not really much, but it'll do. Maybe I'll have to conserve a bit of shotgun ammo. Sorry, my voice just sounded like it broke then. Alright, through here. Next level. We'll probably do the next level in this episode, couldn't we? Alright, you're just marching away over there, okay. Okie doke. Boom. The spikes in that there were. That probably would have been an instant death if I fall in there. Alright. What's this? Oh god, it's lagging again for some reason. Oh, you just saw an awesome little whip move. Right, put that away. Right, bitch, you wanna go? Boom. I think if you do that move and actually get him into the wall, you can knock him out like this. Nope, not like that, sorry. Yep, do it again. Ow. Nope. Get him. Oh, there you go, like that. It stuns them. Like I say, it just feels like they did put a lot of attention to detail into some of the combat. Oh, hello, I see you. What are you doing? Is there items in here we can use? There's a shovel and some crates with nothing in them. Okay, shovel times. Let me shovel you a few questions. Oh god, there's a dude there. So there's two of them. Right. Should we take that guy first? Where's the other guy? Fuck it, go for him.
There he is!
Oh god, we just fucking nutted him with the fucking shovel. I didn't realise that was a thing you could do. Oh god, has he got a gun? Oh, he's dead. Oh, what are you doing? Oh, you got a machete, that's what you got. Hey, stop. Oh. Okay, oh god, ouch! Okay, I think the block doesn't work on the machete if he's got a bladed weapon, which makes sense. Yep, I'm gonna get you a machete. You bitch, now your weapon is mine. Got him. Kick him while he's down. Or don't kick him, but do that. So I don't think you can carry two of the same item, which is unfortunate, but makes sense. If only you could dual-wield machetes, eh? Right, that's how you use the canteen as it's meant to be used. Right, then you can fill it up over here. Like so. Lovely. Right. So, what I think we want to do before we go up there, if I remember correctly, is go down this way. Because I think there's a secret area we need to unlock. Is it through here? Oh, ladder. Okay. Up here then. Hello? God, try not to twizzle the camera around. Oh god, there's another dude up here. Was he just unaware of everything that was going on downstairs before? What weapon shall I use? Should I go for the old whip? Yeah. Can we disarm him? Can we, like, get his shotgun from behind like this? Or we can do that. God, I love that move. Get him while he's down. Alright, stop. No, you don't. Ow. Stop. Okay, if they knock you down like that, if you start spamming the melee button, Indy will actually get up very quick. Oh, watch out, watch out. Stop, no, don't do that. You don't want them to do that, because that's pretty nasty. Get out of it, you bitch. Oh, God. Oh, there we are. I love the sort of over-the-shoulder elbow move that Indy does if he's at an angle and he has to hit them. Like I say, it just shows a bit of, like, the care and the effort that was placed into designing the combat mechanics of this game. It just feels so good. So smooth. Right, down we go. I don't think there's a way to go down the ladder faster than this. I think if you press space, Indy will literally just let go of it and drop, which you don't want to do. Because I know in some games, you can like hold a button and you can slide down a ladder to go down quickly, but not in this one. Not in this one, you can't. Alright, do that. Cross here. You see, my memory is serving me really well of these levels, and I know some people will be like, you know, where's the fun in watching a blind playthrough? But then again, you know, I know a lot of you guys who watch my channel, sometimes you're not necessarily here for a blind playthrough. Some of you are here for me and my silly commentary that I do, and me just fangirling over, for example, games that I played in the past. Also, this is a move you can do. You can hold on to ledges like this and you can shimmy along. Also, you don't have to hold down a button in order to stay clinging onto a ledge. That's another thing I did like about this game, because some platformers I played in the past, you actually have to hold down a button, which is slightly annoying, but not in this one. It just makes it nice and smooth.
Keep an eye out for the American, on big ones his head.
So these guys are working for a chap called Von Beck, who we presumably haven't met yet. Is it time for more whip action? Hey boy, come for you. There we go, disarm, and coming for you. Get you, bitch. Right, gonna do a move like this. Like that. There we are. Gotcha. Right. Okay, what are we doing here? We're just punching fucking crates open because we're a boss. Do we maybe go through one of these? Nope, we can just sort of hug the wall. Does one of these open? Nope, not that one. What about this one up here? Can we go in here? Hello? Oh, I can't even get to that one. Alright, what are we doing? Oh, maybe it's something to do with this. Which I
The
probably
stone
should
has
have
been weakened here. If I could get my hands on some explosives, I could blast a way through.
Who's talking? Oh god, there's two of them. Sorry, he said explosives, alright. Can I hide here? I don't want that. I want pistol? Shotgun? Not pistol. Oh god, what are you doing? You're just wasting bullets, aren't you? Oh shit, not that. Sorry, pressing the wrong button. Let's do the move. Do the pro move. Oh, where's that guy going? Is he going down? Is he going to come out? Hello? Where are you? Do I have to go out for you? Is that going to drop a gun anywhere? Oh, he must have done. Did he drop a gun somewhere? Oh, I may have already picked it up, I don't know. Where did the guy go from there?
Keep an eye out
Oh
for the
god,
American,
there's another one. Shit.
On big ones his head.
Alright, you know what? I can melee you. I can take you on. Quickly hit him before he hits me. Oi. Oh, he's dodging. He's a pro. Hey, stop. No. I got a machete too, buddy. You want to go? You want a machete fight? Huh? Oh, you ran into my blade there, bitch. Oi. Careful. Is that epic music? Oh. Right. Oh, it looks like there's an explosive in there where he came out of. Shit. Oh, careful. Get him on the wall. Oh god, that dude's there. He came out of a thing. Shit. Oi, get back. Stop it. There. Revolver. Wrong weapon in close quarters, buddy. Kick him while he's down. Oh, do you want his gun? Oh god, he hit me. No, stop. Stop. No, you bitch. See, the enemies are... I mean, these are just the basic enemies at the moment, but they can still be quite challenging. Oh god, I didn't take too long to come out there. Shit, no, stop doing that move, you bitch. Come here. Crap, bullshit. Oof. Good lord. Did I get his gun? Did he drop his gun somewhere? Where did he drop his gun at? Must have been around somewhere. Did I pick up his ammo? Problem is, sometimes when they drop guns, they kind of blend into the ground. I also can't remember if maybe not all enemies drop ammo. Right, is that an explosive? It is, yeah. Excellent description there, Indy. Boom. Right, in here. Anything in these crates? Oh. Ah, shotgun ammo. Lovely. Oh, I just pulled that out because I can. Why not? Right, let's blow this doorway open. Let's definitely use this definitely not uncontrolled explosion in a site of archaeological significance. Right, put that there. How far do I need to be from this? Probably quite far, right? Well, better safe than sorry. Is this far enough? Answer is, yeah. Alright, shotgun. Let me just reload that to full. There we go. So that we're ready. I think this might be the end of the level here, though. Let's have a look. Hello, hello. Yep, the icon for end of level has just appeared. Great stuff. Okay, right, so, since we're in the 4th level now, I think, of the Ceylon chapter, I think this is probably a good place to wrap this first episode up. God, it's felt quite fun. It is a real genuine nostalgia blast, this, to play this again, because I don't know how many years it's been since I first played this game, or since I last played it, rather, but it has been, it's got to be at least 10 years since I last played this. But yeah, it's funny because I feel like there is so much that I do remember about this game. That's how much of an impression it must have made on me when I was a teenager, that I can still really picture some of the levels even now, you know, so many years later. So there's definitely some great levels that I'm looking forward to in this game. We'll see them in due course and all that. So I hope you all join me on this swashbuckling, globe-trotting adventure. Facebook links down below, along the link, let me try that again, along with a link to my propagandist channel for anyone interested. Sorry, I'm so excited I can't even talk properly. If you enjoyed, a like, of course, is always appreciated, and hope you'll join me for episode 2. Other than that, goodbye everybody, and fortune and glory awaits. Oh, there's the delivery box over there. Oh god, I am taking a lot of damage. It's not good. Sure, BL book level 2, why not? Okay, let's study gain. Study XP increase going up, because we need it. Okay, I am healing though, that's the good thing. Maybe I should also think about investing in nurses' horns at some point. Oh, there we go. Sure, curse level 4, study level curse level 4. Oh god, careful. I'm getting wedged into corners here, that's not good. I need to be way more careful than I am being. I've also got my special that I'll be using as well if need be. Oh, that guy just got charmed, that was good. Oh, careful. Right, there's another one down. Oh god, no, that's just actually it. Oh, there we go, he's dead, thank god. I can never tell if it's a anvil or a thing that's dropping. Here we go, 3 for